Catch girl talks every day. Follow socials, here's the way.
GURLTAUX, every platform come to play. Catch our vibe, don't delay.
Facebook, YouTube streams, scrolling through your daily memes. Girl Talk Show, don't miss out. Join the fun, see what Girl Talks is all about. Keeping it real, it's what we do. So tune in now and join our crew. Lights moving through the screen, click subscribe, don't be mean. Upbeat chatter, it's our routine. Girl Talk Show, don't miss out. Join the fun, see what Girl Talks is all about. GURLTAUX is who we are. Come hang with us on your tablet, phone, or screen. Anywhere Girl Talks can be seen. Girl Talk Show, don't miss out. Join the fun, see what Girl Talks is all about. Update stories, laugh and cry. It's Girl Talk, so don't question why. It's the show that you'll adore. Come back daily to get some more. Girl Talk Show, don't miss out. Join the fun, see what Girl Talks is all about. GURLTAUX is who we are. Come hang with us on your tablet, phone, or screen. Anywhere Girl Talks can be seen. Girl Talk Show, don't miss out. Join the fun, see what Girl Talks is all about. GURLTAUX, log in now, watch our show. Likes and comments, let them flow. Every day we're on our way. Girl Talk Show is here to stay. Girl Talk Show, don't miss out. Join the fun, see what Girl Talks is all about.
Walking down this road tonight, talking about the things we fight. Addiction knocking at my door. E&T wants so much more. We walk the walk and talk the talk, right here on Girl Talk, on the path where we belong. Standing strong through the storm, together we'll move along. Searching for a brighter day, holding tight along the way. Sobriety's a steep climb, D&T winning every time. Oh yeah, we walk the walk and talk the talk, right here on Girl Talk, on the path where we belong. Standing strong through the storm, D&T bringing all of you along. Oh yeah, we walk the walk and talk the talk, right here on Girl Talk, on the path where we belong. Standing strong through the storm, D&T bringing all of you along. Whoa, yeah. We walk the walk and talk the talk, right here on Girl Talk, on the path where we belong. Standing strong through the storm, D&T bringing all of you along. Whoa, yeah. We walk the walk and talk the talk, right here on Girl Talk, on the path where we belong. Standing strong through the storm, D&T bringing all of you along.
We are here.
Good
Not
morning.
Good morning. Hey,
I'm
everybody.
having
We're
a-
here.
There it is.
You can hear me now?
Yeah.
Good morning.
Hey, good morning, everybody. We are here. We are. How's everybody doing this morning?
Good.
Everybody
I'm
doing
not the
pretty
problem child this
You
morning.
aren't.
You are not.
You
You,
have-
have been the queen today.
good? You have been a rock
what?
star
She
today.
woke up on the right side.
I'm
of
gonna
the
bring.
bed.
I'm gonna bring my crown, and we're gonna pass it around every day. Somebody gets to wear the crown. Yeah.
I like that
Hold
idea.
on.
I have multiple. I have multiple.
I like that idea.
Is this a good crown?
Yeah,
I
that's
don't know what that looks
that's
like.
that's kind of a
like
cute.
Moose Sailor.
If you were struggling cleaning your house
Well,
and
put
you
that-
throw
put-
a crown on
put-
your head,
Put that
you will
back
get
up there.
everything done.
Put that back up there. Let's see. Yeah, it kind of looks like a crown a little bit.
Well, I'll bring you a crown.
Or I
don't know.
I look like a moose. You
Yeah.
make boy moose go.
I'll bring one.
Hey, Moose. Hey, Moose.
You get to wear it the first day out of default.
Do you guys remember what movie that was from?
Negative.
Princess Diaries.
Oh, I do love that movie.
I do love that movie. That's
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
It's been a long
I'm,
time since I've seen that.
I'm
course
kind
I
of a
love that
movie
movie.
fanatic. So I love movies.
Girly, what's crowns?
There we go.
It's really a bad thing because I throw those movie lines out all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
So do I.
it's kind of crazy. But anyway,
Okay, wait. On that same topic, this morning, what is it? 95.1 Jimbo and Casio.
Mm-hmm.
They were doing. They did a movie quote for Jelly Roll tickets, like to call in, and let me tell you the quote: "Grab your pitchforks and torches, or torches and pitchforks. Grab your torches and pitchforks."
Shrek.
Yes. Nobody got it.
That's what
They
was in
were
my
having
brain. But I was like,
such a hard
I
time.
had to
Grab
think about
your
it.
torch, and they did it in Shrek's voice.
Oh,
They did the whole.
Yeah.
Oh, I would have got it right away.
That's
Because
what I said. I
the
was like,
first thing that
why
came in
didn't you
my
call
mind
in?
was Shrek, and I'm like, yeah, but they wouldn't have used
That's
Shrek.
what I'm saying.
And then I'm like,
Yeah.
If
I'm
you
like,
knew it, why
okay,
didn't
wait
you
a minute,
call
they
in?
probably did use
Why
Shrek.
didn't you call in?
I was driving.
And
And
Your phone doesn't have
hands
hands free.
Not only for the numbers I have saved.
Now you can say, "Hey, call number," and read the number.
Not my. No, mine doesn't.
Oh.
My car doesn't. My phone doesn't, but my car.
Well, anyway, hello everybody. I'm Tori. I'm the host of Girl Talks, and we welcome you. Hopefully, you have a good time while you're here, as much fun as we have, because we're real women that talk about real shit, real stuff, real things, and sometimes it's real serious, and sometimes it's really doesn't have any importance whatsoever. So that's the whole point of Girl Talks, is because we're going to talks about it, and it might be good, it might not, but it's still going to be fun no matter what we're talking about. Yeah,
never know.
you never know what's going to happen here.
Not here.
And so with that, who are you?
who am I? I am Greta. I'm your resident Southern girl. Born and raised, never left. Well, I vacationed out of the South, but never moved out of the South. Single girl, dog mom.
And she's part of Girl Talks.
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 I put a W in it. Yeah, I
Girl
yeah,
Talks.
My Southern can't say it with a U. I put a W in it.
Well, that's okay. You can do that. That's all right. And on to you two ladies, because apparently my camera thing is deciding to
Oh yeah, we're
skip around.
sharing today.
Yeah.
You want to go first?
Sure. I'm Alicia. I am the damn Yankee, mom of 5 girls, and yeah, I like animals more than humans.
I think there's a big crowd for that. And then there is
Amanda. Hi guys, I'm Amanda. I am a boy mom, 3 boys, 3 teenage boys.
yay 3 boys.
3 boys. My husband says I won, and I said no, you didn't.
Well, my sons are getting the payback for that because so far 2 of my sons have kids, and one
Girls?
has 3 girls, and the other one has 1 girl. Mm-hmm. So so far.
Yep.
My
am
oldest
the-
daughter was the first one born in 51 years on her dad's side.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, that's pretty amazing, actually.
That's actually
That
really
is.
cool. I was
That
gonna say, my
is.
next little statement has nothing. Like I was just gonna say, I'm your scary movie expert here. So
Okay, so if you have scary movie questions or you want to,
Talk
don't necessarily make us watch it and then talk about it because some might not want to watch it.
I'll watch it and I'll talk about it all day.
Okay.
I'm gonna watch all your Hallmark
I have
Christmas
no fears.
movies.
All right, next.
I'm Kimberly, and I am the newbie on the. I'm the FNG on the crew.
Fucking new girl.
Fucking new gal. But anyway, I am married with 4 adult children. Well, 1 teenager. She's almost an adult, so got a couple months left on that sentence. And then I've got a plethora of animals that I adore way more than humans.
Yeah, see,
I get you.
I think many of us fit into that category.
Yeah, like
I have to say, I think
Do
there
you have
are.
a Highlander cow?
so. I listened to the show yesterday.
I made one yesterday,
I
so,
was like. Nigerian dwarf goats, because I just liquidated my whole herd of Nigerian dwarf goats that we had. Unfortunately, or y'all would have been invited to come over and
Come and play with the goat.
That would have been so fun.
Yes.
That's
Although,
just now that is just cruel and unusual punishment.
Like, maybe you could have not shared that.
Okay, so what are our feelings on fainting goats? Because I think those are the funniest things.
I love fainting goats.
We love
They're
those.
cute, but see, here's the thing:
I think they're funny as hell.
they are so non-functional, or they're just an expensive lawn ornament. They do nothing for you. They don't eat grass. They don't milk. You can't eat them. They just fall over. And you're like, here's $50 worth of treats.
Oh, that's so funny.
But they're just not functional. They're super cute, but they're not like functional. See, I was the like, oh my God, they're so cute. Let's go get goats. And so I did. And then I was like, oh my God, they won't eat the hay that fell on the floor. What is this? Like, they won't. They're bougie. They are. I mean, and they
I'll
don't
laugh
eat.
at 'em
Yeah,
from
like they
afar.
don't. They do nothing for you except provide milk. But out of a Nigerian dwarf goat, you only get like a half a pint every day.
Yeah, you're like, come on,
You were saying about like, yeah,
I'm like,
Shot at a time.
I'm like, here's your shot glass of milk.
yes.
Shot at a time.
Shot of
But
milk.
it is the best milk though, like for making butter and
Yeah.
cheese,
Yeah.
and it is so
Soap?
because it's so fatty and so creamy, and it's really
Well, you
really
know,
good.
I mean, realistically, like, I think a lot of people that really love animals like that and will go get any kind of pet,
Yeah.
probably loved stuffed animals as a kid.
Yes.
And all we did was change from stuffed animals
to real ones.
Real
to ones
animals.
with heartbeats
Exactly.
and chew up your shit. I mean,
I don't know what.
Well, I grew up,
Or do whatever.
I grew up in a house of people that showed dogs, so
Okay.
I've been immersed in animals my entire life.
yeah.
So
I
didn't have a choice.
So-
like-
cool story. Yes, cool story from growing up. When my parents and I were going to Budapest, to the embassy in Budapest, Ronald Reagan's secretary took my cat because we couldn't take our cat. They had like a 6 month or a year quarantine there. So Ronald Reagan's secretary actually had both my cats.
That's cool.
And yeah, it's kind of a cool story, but like I lost my cats, but at least they went to Reagan's secretary.
I was like, for sure. That's
Yeah,
a good story
like-
of where they went.
Somewhere cool.
yeah. I mean, it was kind of cool.
It is.
Never saw Bluefina again.
I know I saw him on it.
But if you get a Highland cow, it's going to be an expensive lawn ornament.
Well,
You're not going to eat it.
But that's
no,
cute
no,
and
it's not for
ugly.
food.
no, it's for cute. It's 100% cute.
Oh, it's
You can't
not
just
gonna
have
laugh
one though. Like they can't be.
they
solitary.
can't just be solitary. You
No,
got to get
you
two.
have to have several.
You have to get at least a
Yeah.
minimum
I'm
of
like
two.
your worst advocate.
See, the problem is
They're bonding
10. You need
pairs,
at least
people.
like 10. I mean, they're herd animals.
I
A
mean-
herd is more than 9.
The ones that Tori
right?
sent last night, I couldn't decide. I'm good with all of them.
Yeah,
I'll stick
I
with
would
them
be
each.
cool. Well, when I was looking at them before, I guess it was because such the crave hit the social medias, and I immediately went. I'm like, I'm getting me one of these, and I went and I was like, guess I'm not getting one of these.
Yeah.
The cheapest one I could find was like 10, 12 grand. And I was like, yeah, I'm not getting one of those. So, yes, because of our stupid ass talk yesterday, I'm like, I wonder if the prices have gone down. Oh, holy shit. You can get one for $1,900.
That's so cheap.
I was like, do a cruise, get a cow.
I seriously got on TikTok watching baby cows.
I mean,
Like, that was my initial, what got my TikTok addiction was, I was like, look at these. Somebody sent me one, and I was like, look at these baby. Now I never see baby cows on my TikTok, ever. And I
no,
love-
because like the fad
I
went
don't
out.
see them anymore.
There's
either,
baby
really.
cows down
No.
the street from me.
The fat-
I, just look, I drive by. I'm like, oh, hey guys.
Well, so
Hey guys, stop fighting. Stop fighting.
So it is funny when the girls were here from Germany and Denmark, and when I would drive them down to Clements High School, and a rainstorm would come because it rained a lot when they were here last year. We didn't get nearly the rain this year, but every time we
Yeah.
would drive by them, the girls would be doing something on their phones in the back or whatever, and I'm like, "Hey, do you want to see freshly washed cows?" And they're like, "Huh?" And there's cows, and they see them. They're like, why are they freshly? I'm like, because it rained, dummy.
It rained.
So they're freshly washed, and they're like, that's fresh cows. So I'm like, yeah, they're fresh now.
I have one friend who makes fun of me. She's like, every time you go by a field with cows, Greta's going to announce that. And
I do too.
Oh,
Yeah.
I did too.
My boys just go moo.
Yeah,
Cows.
I would go moo cow as
that's
we
it.
went by. Now, I used to do some goofy things to my boys that probably would hate me for saying some of the things I did to them. I love
help you?
guacamole. I really like it. So I told my children from the time they were born that was elephant poop. And it was a delicacy, and it was elephant poop, so they wouldn't
they
eat
never
it
They didn't want it.
until they were old enough
See,
to go,
Mama.
Mom, that's guacamole. It's made out of avocados. And then I don't know if any of you have been to California, but it's also popping up other places now. But they have the wind farms with
at me,
all
I'm gonna be
the
really mad.
all the. Okay, can we keep the tail to a minimum there with
I
the,
know,
the
right?
noise on the
It's like, there we go.
You're being a problem.
but
There we go.
the wind
Figure it out.
farms with the turbine windmills or whatever.
Somewhere.
And we would drive by that, and I would tell my kids that's
There we
where
go.
they grow the propellers for airplanes. And when there's one on the ground, I'm like, see, it's ready.
to go.
That's hilarious.
And for the longest time, they would think, look, they said they're putting a plane together.
That's kind of cruel, but that's
Plane
funny at the
parks,
same time.
plane parks.
Once they get older, and they're like, that was
mean, Mom.
mean because you like made us feel stupid once we got old enough to realize that's not really a thing. Yeah. Then-
Yeah, well, that's our job as moms is to make our kids feel stupid for a little bit.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
If we don't tell them the stories, then they
Yeah, exactly. Well, and we don't have those stories to tell if we don't mess with them.
exactly.
We used to have fresh air kids that would come to Maine from New York. We had one that was named Eric. And that's literally what they were called, was fresh air kids,
air
because they get
kids.
out of the city and then they went from
To
New
fresh
York
air.
to Maine.
Yeah, and out of the smog
And it
of the
was-
city.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, this one kid, Eric, that we had was like 8. And the first time he saw a cow was with us, and he legitimately thought white cows were white milk, brown cows were chocolate milk. Like it would not process to him.
And what's a
that wasn't
milkshake?
true.
A shaking cow?
Yeah.
Is that a cow after a tornado?
Yes.
He was like, no, the brown cows are chocolate milk and the regular cows are white milk. And I'm like, no,
No.
all cows are white milk. You
Jerseys
add
are white too.
But it never clicked to him that was not true.
Oh, that's kind of cute.
Yeah. It's adorable.
That's
but-
kind of cute. So, Shopping. 'Tis the season for shopping, right?
Shopping.
Is everybody into online shopping, or are you into brick and mortar? Do you
both.
still like to go to the stores?
Both.
Both.
It depends on the store.
Yeah.
I do like to try to buy local,
Yes, the mom and pop stop.
but then I'm
shops.
also going to order online too.
Yeah.
You guys should check out TLC Creative Concepts. They've got some really cool shit.
Okay.
Yeah. What?
What?
What are you laughing at?
She's doing her shameless plug again.
Yeah. She is.
I'm over here like, yeah, I'll do it.
Kimberly over there laughing, and these two are like, okay, I'll go check it out.
Hey, all my smarts went out when I was trying to fix the cameras.
Her brain's
all I
not
had.
braining anymore.
She's like, I already expended all
I
of my brain.
I brained my brain today. It's all gone
Cameras
now.
was all I did. So everybody kind of has a mix between brick and mortar. Now I still like going to a store, but I think I keep tipping more towards the online.
Yeah.
More
Yeah.
and more. Not that I want to.
Yeah.
Most of it's because of time.
True.
Most of it mine is because of time.
Yeah.
And now how do you guys do Christmas? Do you buy all year long and save stuff, or do you wait till the last minute, last month, start in September? What do you guys do?
I
We
start the
start-
day after Christmas
Well, that
for the next year.
Yeah.
If I do that, I end up giving it to them. Then.
I do. I
Yeah.
can't. So I have to start in like September-ish.
I have
And
totes full of stuff.
I do need to start doing that, especially now that I have like
I'm a
insane attic space.
November is when I start, and
Yeah.
which I don't have a lot. I'm single girl. I'm an only child. I do have.
Oh, that explains a lot.
There it is.
I do have a stepsister and a stepbrother, and I have so nieces and nephew. Well, my niece has baby. I have great niece's niece, and then I have nephews. So, but I don't have that much to buy for.
Oh, you
locally,
have four
so-
more now.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Well, I buy kind of all year long too, and I put things away when I see them. But what I used to do, I can't do anymore, and I guess I could, but I just don't. So back in the day, like we spent cash on so much, right? Mm-hmm. Like always, you always use cash.
Yeah,
now
back
I
in the day, it
hardly
was-
ever use
Who
cash.
has cash?
have
That's
cash.
right there. That's it. That's cash. But I mean,
that
I
cash.
rarely,
Could resist that.
I know.
I
As a
rarely,
business owner, I have zero cash.
yeah, I have.
Just wanted to put that out there.
Yeah.
I have
Zero.
Zero.
I have rarely have any cash in my person, unless we are going. So we went to Wisconsin, and we went to a breakfast place for breakfast with his cousin.
You didn't go to a
didn't go
breakfast
for
place
dinner?
for dinner?
No, we went there.
Breakfast place for breakfast.
I was coming up on that. I was like, "Can you go for dinner or lunch?"
And of course,
Snack.
when the check's come, my husband grabbed it, and his cousin Pete grabs it right back, and he grabs it back, and he grabs it one more time from him, and he goes, "Dude, they don't take credit; they only take cash."
He was like, "Oh,
And
never mind."
he's like, "Okay, I guess it's yours
I
because
guess
I don't have any
Guess you're
cash."
doing it.
Like we don't hardly ever carry cash anymore for anything else.
Unless I know I have to, like you said, like I know they don't take card, or I have
Right,
to
I'm
pay-
planning
I will
ahead.
go get the cash,
Right.
But
if it's
ATM fees.
if it's without knowledge, I will not have cash on me. So back
But
in
my bank gives it back. the
yeah,
fees.
my USAA.
yeah,
Yeah.
it gives it right back to you.
Mine
Yeah.
doesn't.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry.
It does, and I'm
I
like,
just-
oh, look how much money I made on ATMs. Oh, I didn't make any because I didn't go to the ATM. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Whatever.
I mean, that is kind of cool that they do that.
Yeah.
I like the fact they do that. But
Come on.
but so back in
What
the
are you
day,
doing?
I spent all my cash.
Really?
Everything was
What?
cash.
I'm the
Hey, you're disrupting the show there, Cash.
Oh, yeah, Cash. We're not talking about. Yes,
that could be it. We're confusing him.
we
We're saying
keep
his name
saying
over
his
and
name
over and
over
over.
and
money.
Yeah,
Money and card.
money,
We'll say
the
money and
green
card.
stuff.
The
Yeah.
green stuff. Are we confusing you, honey?
So
I'm
I used to
sorry.
have one of those big water bottles, you know, and our rule in our house was no matter what the change amount was, you didn't use it out of your purse or pocket. It went in the bucket. So if it was $1, you gave them $2, 99 cents went in the bucket.
Okay.
So no matter what it was, all year long, we saved from after Christmas all the way till I think our cutoff date was like the 1st of December.
Okay.
And
My
me
bank does that.
And me and the kids would dump it all out and count it all, and then disperse. That was all we had for Christmas money.
Huh.
If you wanted something more, and it was dispersed third and the rest. You know, I mean, like
Yeah.
I got the majority because I bought for the boys, but they
Right.
each got a little something to buy for each other or me or whatever.
Okay.
And they could pull it together however they wanted to do it. But that
actually
was
a good
our
idea.
Christmas spending money because I was a single mom. I didn't have so much money that I could just go into debt. I didn't want to use credit cards.
No.
But I also didn't want to have, you know, come December, I don't have any money for Christmas.
Yeah, that's
so
that
here's
was
your
hard.
and we didn't quite have dollar stores back then.
Yeah.
So
No.
you know, here's your cheap piece of crap.
Yeah.
You know, they could get good gifts because so our biggest year I had almost $3,000
Wow.
in that thing that we could spend for Christmas. It was usually anywhere between $1,000 to $2,500. But my biggest year was like $3,000 was in there. You know what we had last year?
None.
No, we did have some because we still do it. Yeah, it was like $100.
Oh no.
Like that's all we had in the bucket was about $100.
Yeah.
Because we never
No
use
cash.
we never use cash anymore.
Yeah.
Rule still applies. Like I will have a purse full of coins that we've been, you know, collecting and I'll be like, why is my purse so heavy? Dump it all out and there's coins everywhere in it, and I go put them in the bucket. Now they're like, I have little I don't know, piggy bank things on my coffee bar, on the bar where the liquor is, and on my wine bar.
All the change goes in all
All
of
the
those.
change goes in those.
My mom, I joke about, I don't know how she always has, like, if it's $2.13, my mother will give them $2.13. I don't know how she ever has change because I have never in my life seen her get change back. I'm like, how do you?
Where are you getting all this
She
change if you
always
never get change?
has the exact change for everything.
A side hustle.
Sounds like my dad. My dad always has a pocket full of change, and he always gives out exact change.
But Mother's Day, I've never seen her get change back.
Yeah.
That's kind of funny.
Like
It's like, how does it multiplies in her purse?
it does.
It
Or
must.
I have no idea.
The penny.
But when my
Well, when
stepdad-
pennies breed, they make nickels. Get two nickels together, you got a dime.
you got a dime. I don't know, but it's always like it fascinates me. I'm like, there she and I also find myself going counting, and I'm like, God, I'm my mother. I'm being my mother. I'm like counting out her exact change.
You know what? That's not a bad thing, though. It's not a bad thing.
No, not really. So, okay. What about like, do you guys do a lot of Costco shopping? Do you do
Yes.
that at Christmas, or is that like an
Both.
all year thing?
Year round.
Year
Year
round.
round.
With teenagers, yeah, it's year round.
Yeah, Costco is a pretty big.
Girls can put away some food.
Seriously.
Oh, I'm
Can I
telling
just
you.
go with y'all
What?
sometime? Because I don't have a
Yes.
membership because it doesn't pay for me to have a membership.
Yeah.
Oh, sure, you can go with me anytime.
I'll take you. We'll go.
But I like the
I
stuff
got
that's not in
BJ's.
bulk.
We just started BJ's
right now,
Yeah.
I have
weeks ago.
Sam's, and now that the one in Madison is opening up, the Costco, I'm going to switch over to that.
yeah.
I always did like
I've
Costco
I've never
better.
done Costco.
No?
BJ's is okay. I've only been in there once.
Yeah.
BJ's is not as good, in my opinion, as Costco. It's
Okay.
still good, but it's not as good. It doesn't have as much of a variety.
Yeah.
It's still good, but it's just my husband he goes to BJ's because it's closer to the base.
Yeah. It is right
so
there.
So he kind of just
Yeah.
gravitates towards there. But there are certain things like, okay, so my rabbits, again, an expensive fucking
Lawn
room
ornament.
ornament. we have to buy the pellets for their food. We have to buy the pellets for their litter boxes. We have to buy the hay for them to eat, and then we buy this shavings that go on top of their litter, and they have grates, so it's not like they're walking on it. And then all their water dishes, and then their greens. I cut up. It's way too much.
It's a lot. She's
So,
like, it's a lot. Is
like
what I'm trying to say.
carrots,
It's a lot.
people think, oh, you have a rabbit. They love carrots. Carrots will kill them. You can only give them like a tiny bit of carrots because it's too much sugar in it.
Yeah.
So they get like a couple blueberries, a couple pieces of carrots, and they love when they get a raspberry or a blackberry or something but it's one. You can have one because they are so sugary. And rabbits will die if they don't eat within 4 hours. So they have to constantly have some kind of food present. Hay is nonstop.
That's insane.
I did
I
not
don't
know
know.
this, and
I
I had a
don't know
rabbit.
rabbits.
At one
Oh
time
my
in
God.
And lettuce will kill them.
Lettuce will kill them. You cannot feed them
Cannot
lettuce.
Feed them.
We-
Well, you can give them romaine.
Yeah, you can
or
feed them
green
like the
leaf.
green.
How
the,
did my rabbit
that-
as a child
yeah.
survive?
I do. I do the mixed greens
I
with
have
the
one.
spring mix
And radicchio and all that. Yeah,
with
that's okay.
arugula and all that, but there's no regular
Nope.
no iceberg lettuce. It'll kill
It'll
them.
kill
Yeah.
them.
Chloe,
quick.
if you're listening to this, you're definitely not getting
You,
a rabbit.
cannot.
Not happening.
You cannot
wants
give
it.
them
No.
broccoli.
No.
That anything that will cause gas in humans will kill a rabbit
Yeah.
because they do not have that ability. They can't fart.
Yeah.
They can't get rid of gas.
I think I would die if I couldn't fart.
Right?
Yeah, well, they will die if they can't fart
Yeah.
because
I
they
understand
can't
that.
fart.
They can't. Yeah.
So that is a factual statement. So you can't give them that stuff where people think, oh, anything that's a vegetable. No, no. And any fruit or vegetable that has a seed in it, you can't give them that.
Right.
You can give them apple, like a piece of apple, but you have to make sure there's no seeds.
seeds in it.
I mean, there's so many things that
Talk
you
about
have to do.
bougie.
I know,
They are
right?
bougie
They are.
as shit. And they like
I'm
things
seriously
a
questioning
specific
how
way.
mine, lived.
How
for
did it
years.
survive?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I had one as a child, and I don't know how it survived.
someone else fed it.
I thought my mom did. My mom hated animals till I got him.
Oh, okay.
All animals. She let me have them as a child, but she hated them.
But I mean, I love them. I'm not gonna just ditch them because they're a pain in the ass.
There's a place down the road that sells them, so you can just drop them off there if you didn't want them.
My husband would be thrilled if I made that decision to get rid of my rabbits. But I've thought about it quite a few times. But man, I have so much money into my rabbits. Like their hutch, they don't sleep in their hutch. They do on their own, but like they're never locked in a hutch. They have their own bedroom. They have a live camera in their bedroom, so I can live cam them. I mean, they are bougie, but they have their own room and they run all over the place. I don't let them run around here because there's way too many cords for them. But
they'll chew on all of them.
yeah, exactly. I'd find them like this, electrocuted or something. But I don't want to give them to somebody or even sell them to somebody because I know how much work they do. Oh, and I didn't even mention the fact that every day they have to have a vitamin for their digestive system, a vitamin for their urinary tract, a vitamin for their fur.
I'm out.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
that's a hard pass.
yeah. If I had known
Just give me the
now.
Highlander cow. It's
So,
part-
I don't know.
and Kimberly's over there going, I'm trying to warn you about the cows. Like,
Like, dude,
I'm giving you
it's
this
no
heads
different,
up.
and the feed
She
is
said,
more
I'm giving you the
expensive.
out.
Still gonna get a cow.
And
No.
you can't put them in a room in your
No,
house.
you really can't put. No, I have mucked many stalls. I have not put a cow in my house.
Well, have you? Okay, I wonder about that because
But Nigerian dwarf goats, you can put diapers on. And
there's a lady who has
suspenders.
there's a lady who has her Highlander cow and it lives in the house.
No way.
It wears a diaper.
Really?
Yep, it wears a chute and a diaper, and it lives in the house, and it's in the house all the time.
Imagine how
I
that
think
smells.
they have like a little
yeah.
they have
It's
like a
gotta be
little
worse than
room
babies.
with like linoleum flooring, and it has its own little bed and barn and stuff that's in the corner, and it knows when everybody's going to bed, and she says it's bedtime. The little cow automatically goes into her little pen, and she sleeps in there, and every morning she gets up and cleans the pen area. She's got hay in there. She's got her milk. She's got her whatever her water and her licky thing and stuff like that. But that's just bunnies bigger. My husband would literally kill me if I said I'm going to move a cow into the house.
We have turtles.
That
and
might
they're
be
amazing.
divorce words for my husband.
So easy.
What does Greta want for Christmas?
He might be that would be like, so do any of the girls like this idea? And you say, yeah, they do. Well, go live with them.
Right.
I was gonna say, I mean, I've got land you could keep them on if it's a problem. Like, just saying.
I'm going back to my
I
statement.
literally live less than 2 miles from here.
Yeah. She literally lives
Yeah.
like right behind
I live
Blue
right off
Springs School.
72.
I'm on Stanford. You turn right at Blue Springs.
Just be careful how much you're saying, because we are
We are live.
we are live.
Yeah.
Don't dox yourself.
If you Google my
Oh, no,
name,
I'm
so
far-
much comes up. My phone
It's
number,
fine.
my
Oh,
address.
I
my
did, and
everything.
it said
Cash?
My
it said
business.
prison.
Well, my business is at my house and it's on Google. So
Oh, I do.
Okay,
It may
as
be.
long as
Oh, yeah.
as long as we're all cool with
No.
that.
No, pull
had
up.
some-
Pull up. I'm good.
I'm Kamala Harris. I got a gun.
The judge is within reach at all times.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm good.
Go ahead, and try it, baby.
Got cameras, dogs.
I ain't
Weapons.
scared. I ain't scared.
We've established my dog is useless.
Your dog is apparently killing
I don't know.
Amanda.
Something happened.
Yeah.
I don't know who did it, and I don't
Yeah.
care. But
It wasn't me. I pooped before we got here.
because I'll do it all day. But I'll tell you, I'm very
I
much
don't s-
owning
I-
of my
I don't-
farts.
I don't smell
I
it
don't
either.
smell it.
I
so.
don't smell anything either.
I don't know.
I think it was you. You farted on yourself.
You smelled it, you dealt
Hey,
it.
isn't that what they used to say? If you smelled it, you dealt it.
But I'm very much in ownership of my farts. I will be
Okay.
like, girl, hold
He
on.
turned his butt around for you.
He did, and I lean. I'm a leaner. I'm a fart leaner.
yeah,
so
yeah.
I have to lean. So
Yeah.
you'll know it's coming.
When you have a big ass, you do have to lean.
You do have to lean there.
You-
yeah,
yeah, you-
there's a
it
lot
gets
of-
trapped if you
It
don't.
does.
Right?
It does.
Especially with some leggings.
Oh yes.
And it kind of makes a little bloop.
Oh, I will. Yep. And the little bloop. Yes. Just as long as it goes back out, and not to the front, and gets trapped. Because that is the fucking worst.
The worst.
And then you're doing like one of these, like
Yeah.
I gotta wiggle it out.
Can I
my
pop
boys
that
are.
shit out?
My boys are like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Mind your business. Just leave me alone. I'll be back after the bathroom.
Don't worry about
Don't
it.
worry about it."
Like I will never wear pantyhose again. I say never, but dear Lord, sweet baby Jesus, I'm never wearing them again. But a fart with some pantyhose was awful.
Oh, it really was.
It's so bad.
Yeah,
I'm really glad those went out
I
of
smell it
fashion.
Right? Okay, it's not just me, right?
I do
I
smell
smell
it
it now.
too.
See?
It's finally lingered this because Alicia got it and I got it.
to it. That's all.
Do you need to take? Do you need to take cash out, potty?
I don't think so. He's pretty happy with his bone. But
He's pretty happy
Maybe
with
like,
it.
I'm gonna need you to
He's
back
like,
off.
he's like, it's cool. I farted on everybody. I'm good now.
I turned my butt around. Now he's gonna face me.
My husband and 3 teenage boys, I'm used to the smells, but
Yeah.
I'm always, I'll walk around my house like this all the time. All the time. I'm like,
Just
I don't know
walk
who
around
did
with
it.
some Febreze.
I do. I do, and I spray them right in the butt. I do. I will. You ask him. Ask him. Yeah, ask everybody. I'll do
Okay,
it.
so back to the shopping.
Oh,
Back
what
to
was shopping?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, we were
wait,
talking
I
about
have-
Who? What?
Oh, go
Yes,
ahead.
No, I have on the shopping. Squirrel.
Yeah,
The shopping
is
and
why
the budget.
Should we be changing the name to Squirrel Talks?
We've been saying
we
it for
say
a minute.
it on a
Yeah.
daily basis. We do. Yeah.
I do want to say on the name, I just have to say this because I thought it was hilarious. But okay, the way that talks is spelled.
Talks.
No.
Oh.
Well, how do you spell? How do you pronounce FAUX?
Fox.
Faux.
Foe. I know.
Right. So
Right.
my husband was like, "Girl toe."
Girl toe. I
just see
yeah.
As if on cue.
Oh my God, that's so funny because
He was like, "You're on a show named Girl Toe."
Yes, we are. Get over it.
no, it's called Talks. I mean, like, come on. It's
Anyway, I just thought I had
think
to
think
Sorry,
about
guys.
all the
Into the
different
back
words. You don't bear it, but you bear it.
Right, exactly.
You know,
Yep.
I'm sitting on
you
the
don't
pillow
wear
because
it,
of
but
that.
you wear it.
Yep.
Like, why? Yeah,
My daughter didn't know the difference between bare hands and bare hands.
Yeah, I mean, there are
So many words.
there are
Is it
so many
bear,
words that make
B-E-A-R, or
absolutely
B-A-R-E?
house,
She really thought it was bare.
mouse, goose, geese,
Geeson.
mice.
Mice, mouse. Yeah.
Why is it not? You live in the house and there are houses, but how come that mouse is not mouses?
Yeah.
They're Meeson.
It now goes to
Mice.
mice.
Meeson.
I mean, like, there's so many words that
English
make
is dumb.
absolutely no
Gallagher
sense. Gallagher does
Has
that,
a
and
good one, yes.
and that is so funny.
He is.
He is so funny on that.
Oh my
if you
yes.
if you really are interested in this topic, because it has nothing to fucking do with what we're
Shopping.
talking about,
Nothing to do with shopping.
At all.
go look up Gallagher.
And
He's a
Yes.
comedian.
Yes.
If you're
Yes.
young, you don't know who fucking Gallagher
Right. I was
is.
gonna say, I don't think Alicia knows who he is.
I don't.
He used to
Gallagher
smash
is-
watermelons.
Look him up. You'll
He
love
was
him.
popular for smashing watermelon.
Yeah.
On
She
the show.
still don't know
Yeah,
who he
he
is.
was
That's
really-
right. You had to wear a
Just look him up.
raincoat
He's
if you were on
totally
the front row.
bald with like hair from here
Down, and
to
he always
here.
wore a hat.
Wore a hat.
Yes.
Smash all
Pumpkin.
kinds of fruit on
Yes. But
stage.
it was
hilarious.
Oh, yeah,
If you
people
sat
like-
in the
you have
first
to
three
just look 'em
rows.
up.
You had
So
plastic that
funny.
you could pull over you. We
Yep,
went to Gallagher
yes.
shows. It was
Yes.
a good time.
Anyway, he's super funny.
No,
Yeah.
you have to Gallagher.
So if you want to go down that rabbit hole on your own, go look up Gallagher and
Yes.
grammar.
And his oversized
I
couch or chair that he used to sit in. And
Yeah.
Yes.
like that.
yeah,
was-
so he
Yeah.
has a whole
Awesome.
Great.
and it is on YouTube. There's a video of Gallagher with his whole grammar thing.
Yes.
and
and it's like a whole
and
like,
it's whole
flippy
because he has a flippy thing.
Yes.
at the lens.
yes.
And he's like,
Tomb
you would
and
think it's this,
bombs,
but no,
it
it's
goes
this.
and then it's over here, and he does this.
Yeah,
it is. Yeah,
it
no,
is.
you have to
It
look
is
up.
really
Yeah.
Just
entertaining.
make sure you go pee first.
Yeah, because
Because you're laughing to pee yourself.
if there's anything that's funny,
I have to. Go
I'm
pee
I'm already crying down my leg.
First. Yeah.
You know, I mean, that's just the way it is
Yeah.
in my world. I think I'm paying a penance. That's what I think it is. So when I was a kid, my grandmother had really bad bladder issues. My other grandmother had really bad bladder issues. What did I do when I would see them running down the
Laugh
hall,
at them.
holding
Did
their
you
legs
You
together?
would go in the bathroom and lock the door.
No, I would laugh at them. I would laugh at them, and I mean, I was young. I didn't know. Well, I am paying the fucking price for that.
Oh no.
Because
Yeah,
I guarantee
well.
I've had 3 bladder surgeries,
Oh.
and I cannot go an entire day without changing my pants or having to shower 2 or 3 times a day
Oh,
because
yeah.
I have to my doctor's like, well, we can look at seeing it. I'm like, fuck that. I've had 3 surgeries. If they can't fix it in 3
I'm just wearing my
surgeries,
Depends. We're all good.
they're honestly probably not going to fix the fucking problem.
Right.
So I really don't want to be cut open again to be like 3 months later. Oops.
Didn't
It's
work.
happening again. So I'm like, let's just I deal with the pads and all that stuff, and I'm like, now I understand
Judging you.
catheters are maybe not a bad idea.
My mom always said it was from having kids. You never have control over your bladder again.
Right.
After
Well, that is true, but I also had a hysterectomy, which makes it even worse.
It does. It really does.
Because the hysterectomy takes the one thing that kind of helped hold
hold
that
it
where it's
together,
supposed
yeah.
to be. And then you remove that, and now it's like,
Yes.
just do whatever I
you have a
want.
dancing
Oh,
bladder all
my
up in
kids are
there.
forever laughing at me because I cross my legs before I sneeze.
Oh,
And they're
yeah.
like, why do you do that? Because if I don't, I'll pee on myself.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. If I don't get a warning sneeze,
Yes.
it's all over.
what you
I just start walking towards the room.
You're like,
like,
I'll be right back. They had me laughing so hard at one Christmas that I did pee my pants, and I was like, I'll be right back. And they were laughing at me because I had to waddle like cross-legged,
trying to keep
it from more, and they're laughing at me, and I'm laughing because it was funny as hell, and the situation was funny as hell, and they're laughing at me. I'm laughing at them. They're laughing at me, laughing at them. I'm laughing at them, laugh at me. You know,
while you're waddling.
While I'm trying to waddle, and I was like, "This is bullshit."
I hate you all.
I hate you all, and you all suck, and leave me alone and go away.
Oh my god!
So horrible.
So like, so out in my shop where I work, I don't have a bathroom.
Oh, big mistake.
So if I got to go and I don't have time to walk all the way back over here to the house, me and the dogs just go and I squat in the yard.
Papa squat.
I just pee in my yard. The dogs all know where we go. We go in the same spot, and then my dog tries to cover it up so no bad guys will come and find me. But
They cover up your pee smell?
yes, they
Aww.
do. But my husband came into the shop one day, and I had a lot of work that I was getting done. I had a lot of orders I had to get finished, and he comes in. He's like, "Oh, you're still working?" I said, "Yeah." And I said, "Do you want to hear a funny story?" He goes, "I don't know. Do I?" I said, "Yeah, you do." And he goes, "What happened?" I said, "Well, I was doing something. I got up to get something, and I realized, oh shit, I have to pee like right now. Like I." Mm-hmm. And I realized I am not even going to make it out my office door to the big door and I have like a sally port for the dogs. I'm like, there's no way I'm making it that far. I'm alone.
Right.
I'm in my office. Nobody else is there. I look over, there's a trash can. I'm like, that looks pretty good. And I dropped trow and I peed in the trash can. And then I went and washed it out and all the good stuff. But my husband's just sitting there. He goes, "You peed in it. Why didn't you just go pee out?" I said, "Did you not hear me?
I wasn't
I
gonna
knew
make it.
I was not going to make it out the door, let alone to the next door, open the gate, get... It had been all over with." Yeah. And I'm like, I would rather pee in the trash can and go wash the trash can than my pants. Because now I got to... What am I going to do? Waddle over to the house? One of two ways. I do have a neighbor, so he might get a good flash because I straight would have taken my pants off and walked to the house. I am not going to walk there with completely wet pants. So I'm like, and I go, "Yeah, I know." I'm like, I said, "What grade do you grow out at peeing in your pants at school?" I'm like, because I'm back to that level.
It's
Excuse me, can you come pick up your adult daughter because she peed her pants?
It's like Billy Madison. It's hey, Bobby peed his pants, or hey, Billy peed his pants.
Oh yeah.
Everybody who's anybody pees their pants, and then one lady goes, "Oh, if peeing your pants is cool, then I'm Miles Davis."
Yeah, exactly.
After the house burned down, we put people did collections for us, and it all went into our barn. And my husband came because I got stranded. The vehicle just wouldn't start. So he ended up by jumping it off and taking it to O'Reilly's to find out what was wrong with it, and left me at the house. Well, at the barn. So I was at the barn, and as soon as he pulled out the driveway, I was like, "Oh no, I got to poop."
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, crap, there's nothing here.
And you're cramping and you're sweating. And
no, it's like clenching the butt cheeks together.
It's like you're prairie dogging it.
So, well, there happened to be like a burnt car in the front from the house fire, and it had baby wipes on top. I'm like, all right, so I got to get to the baby wipes. Let's get to the baby. I get to the baby wipes. I'm like, okay. Now there's neighbors on both sides. What do I do? And I'm just moving around trying to clench the butt cheeks and trying to walk. I got to the backyard, dropped my pants and shit all over the place. And it was liquid everywhere. The dogs are in the kennel out back, freaking out. I'm like, yeah,
that just happened. That just happened.
Oh, my husband gets back and he's like, "What's the matter with you?"
And
I was like, "Well, after you left, I just shit all over the place myself." And he's like, "So why didn't you just call me? I would have come back and got you." Oh, that would have been smart, wouldn't it?
That would have made
that would have helped.
I was too distracted when I had to poop so bad.
Now that we're on this conversation, because it is just funny. So my son and I went to San Francisco. I had a delivery to do out there and near there. So we decide we're going to go and hang out in San Francisco afterwards and go to eat and do the cool San Francisco thing, go to Bubba Gump's, stuff like that. And I said, well, I wasn't really planning on getting a hotel, and hotels in San Francisco are super expensive. And my son's like, we're only a few hours away. Like, we can just crash in the car for a little bit. So we found this off place, safe. We decided to just stay in the car. And we were cracking jokes and just having a good time, just me and him. And I suddenly go, oh my God, I got to shit. And he's on his phone Googling like where places are. And he's like, the closest like gas station thing. And in San Francisco, it's hard pressed to find a public bathroom. They're all locked up because of the homeless situation. And I'm like, I don't think I can make it that far. It was like 10 minutes away or something, which in San Francisco driving time, that means like 35 minutes.
Yeah.
And I'm like, there's no way I'm going to make it that far. He's like, there's nobody out here. Just go poop. And I'm like, okay. So I got out of the car. I went and pooped. And I told him, I said, before we leave, let's make sure at least I get the bag out of the trunk because there's always shit in my car, bags and stuff. So I'm like, I want to make sure to scoop it up and then I can go throw it away somewhere the next day. But I didn't want it in the car overnight, while we're asleep. That's gross. So we get up and we finally fall asleep. And in the morning, of course, what do you have to do? You have to pee and stuff like that. So Sam gets out of the back seat of the car to go pee. And I hear, shit!
He stepped in your poop.
He's like,
that is hilarious.
There's nothing worse than stepping in dog shit.
Except your mother.
Except for when it's your mother's shit. And the best part is, I said, well, you were wearing your shoes, right? And he goes, no, I was not wearing my shoes. So I got mom shit between my toes.
Been there.
Oh my God.
I read a story last night. I'm the football girl too, the college football girl. Alabama lost to Auburn. God, I forgot what year it was. AJ McCarron was our quarterback. But it was the year of the kick six. Someone will tell me. And the kicker had missed 3 field goals, and we lost by 1 point. Someone shit in the kicker's shoe after the game. I read and watched the story last night. I read AJ McCarron telling this. I was in tears laughing. So
were the tears running down your leg or just down your face?
Down my face.
Just the face. Yeah, she had full control. Control.
But the guy on Sunday, the game was Saturday. Sunday, they're back in the field house, and the guy goes to put on his shoe, and he's like, "Who did this?" And they all go in there, and his white sock is brown. Ew. Someone had legit, and no one to this day knows who that was. No one.
They don't have cameras.
No one knows. Well, they said that Saban said, y'all got to tell who did this. I'm going to get DNA. We're going to find out who it is. And AJ McCarron said, to this day, I swear to you, I do not know who did it. There was no DNA test.
That's crazy.
But y'all look up Alabama player shit in his shoe. Like, it's hilarious.
Oh,
like,
no.
Okay,
AJ McCarron tells the story
really funny,
way
though.
better than I do. But yeah. Yeah.
Well, the funniest part is none of this had anything to do with shopping.
None of it. We just got
love
on the
it.
subject of poop.
That
Just
I got
because.
so many poop stories.
That's the girl talk part of this. That's
Oh, yeah.
the squirrel talk
Squirrel talk
about
Yes.
this.
Yes.
Yeah, I think we're navigating towards that. Squirrel girls.
Squirrel girls.
Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna keep the name the way it is. I mean, I've done a lot to have the branding. So.
Yeah.
Like
You could do girl talks and then parentheses
squirrel. Yeah. I think I can add to the branding, but I don't. I put a lot of money out there already to brand everything and have everything.
Oh, yes.
I mean, when you find a name that not one single social media has,
Yeah.
you
better run
stick
with
with
it.
it.
Yeah.
And on top of that, you learning this from long ago, you have to find things that are catchy and that people would look at it, and even if they don't understand that it's not girl toe, but when they look at it, it made him say something.
True.
It made him.
It caught
And
his
he commented
attention.
on
It
it.
caught
Yeah.
his attention. It made him think
Exactly.
about it.
Yes.
And forevermore, it'll be a joke that it's girl toe.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
absolutely.
But it'll make other people go, "Oh, I didn't think about that
Yeah.
girl toe." So
Isn't girl toe camel toe?
Yeah, well, that.
Well,
That's a whole nother subject.
So this is girl talks camel toe.
Squirrel. We need a little sign.
That's the translation
we all
part
do
of
need a
it.
little side squirrel.
Translation is
gotta be a
camel
glittery
toe. Oh my god, that's so
Gotta be
funny.
glittery. The squirrel side's got to be glittery. You know, sparkly, shiny things. Squirrel.
Oh yeah. I think okay. So I have something that my husband's working on for in here. So now he's going to have to work on two things. So I have the people that used to own this house. He was the big boss foreman at the power plant, and in his shop, I have his now office. He had one of those giant light bulbs that's like this big.
Oh.
And the top of the light bulb plug-in part is like this big. It's huge.
Yeah.
So I said, Steve, I need you to rig that up to work. And he's like,
Why?
okay, I have to buy a thing. And I said, because I want it to be able to drop from the ceiling when we have an idea.
Little button.
That won't go off very often.
It'll never go back.
At least not over here.
I don't think he can rig it to go over all of our heads because that's a Willy Wonka kind of thing.
Yeah.
But it could go like just at least in the middle of
In the middle.
room. And he's like, well, how do I do that? I said, well, you could put it on a pulley system. I said, it can literally just go right there.
And we can just
And we can just, do the pulley and pull it back up. He's like, oh, that's a cool idea. So now he needs to make one with the shiny squirrel sign.
like boop.
that just
To be the squirrel from Ice Age.
Or we
but
could just
glittery.
each have one beside us. You know?
Yeah, we just do like a little sign.
little paddle
Yeah,
sign.
but that doesn't make it fun for me to make Steve make me a new thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He can make us.
You can.
Oh no, I could probably make the sign. Well, we could do a girls' day.
We could
We
do
were
that.
talking about
Yeah.
doing like a
craft or
craft
something.
day.
We can do that.
So we could do a craft day where we all make our own swirl sign.
If we do anything with glitter, I have to bring like coveralls or anything because glitter is forbidden in my house.
It is forbidden.
It
Forbidden.
most everyone's house.
So what
Not
you
mine. We can. We can. do it
what
at
you
mine.
need to do then
glitter.
is get
I have 5 girls. There's so much
get some outfit that you're going to use for that and just leave it here.
That's true.
Dress in what you're going to dress. Come over, change in the shop or whatever.
Right.
Or here.
I
I
don't
mean,
care.
you can
change in the yard.
I'll change in the yard. I don't
Can you
care.
get like
Yeah.
just the white zip up kind of hazmat kind of overalls? Yeah, like I think you can get those at Harbor Freight
Yeah,
for
you
like
c-
painting. I think is what
yeah,
it is. It's not
yeah.
really not hazmat.
Yeah.
But yeah.
The KVAC suit or whatever they're called. But you can just leave it here. That
Yeah.
way, when we do something, then you have your protective clothing
Yeah.
already here, and it never leaves here. If it has to get washed, I'll wash it here.
Right.
And that way, you don't have to take any of the paint or glitter home with you.
My kid says something once about glitter, and I said, if you bring that glitter in, I'll disown you.
I love glittery things.
No glitter in my house.
Look at my shoes.
I know. And they're cute for you.
Well, I will tell you though, being an artist and having a business, I have lots of glitter. There's a lot of stuff with glitter. But
You never get rid of
I never
glitter.
have glitter. No, I never have glitter anywhere.
Oh.
Because if you're really good at it and you use the right glues
Yeah.
and you put it back in the container, and I have a little miniature vacuum for my desk, and it sucks up all the glitter. And I don't have the glitter problem because I take care of it.
Yeah.
I only have a glitter problem with my eyes. When I try to put glitter on my eyes, by the end of the day, my whole face is glitter. It looks like I went to a strip club.
Oh,
Wrong
Doesn't
kind of
matter
glitter.
the primer.
Wrong
Doesn't matter
kind,
whatever
wrong kind
I
of
do.
glitter.
and that's probably that I would probably have that problem because I
touch.
You touch. I mean, I did this thing with people during COVID where I put the plate down and I gave him paint.
And just let them go.
And
about
I
their
said,
day.
okay, so, now we're just going to do stuff. And I want you to see how much shit you touch
Without even realizing.
without even realizing you touch it.
Yeah.
And everyone had it on their faces.
Oh yeah.
And it was on everything. I'm like, so the whole purpose that I'm doing this, I did it on a video.
Yeah.
And I said, the whole purpose I'm doing this is so that people can understand when you're going to the grocery store and you're wearing gloves and you're touching everything that you've touched, that they've touched, and then you go home and you take those gloves off and now you think you have a fresh, clean can that you're now going to open and put in. Stop wearing the fucking gloves.
Yeah.
Like, it don't make any sense. Unless you're going to put a pair of gloves on, touch that can. Oh, I don't want the can. Put the can back, take the glove off, put a new glove on. Unless you're going to do that, stop fucking doing it.
Cross-contamination. Everything was cross-contamination.
It was.
I did a video on, I think, Facebook and TikTok. I don't know where I did it. Anyway, that's here nor there. But I did a how to wear a mask properly during COVID. One of the paper mask ones that you were giving out or whatever. And I'm like, okay, I'm a former paramedic, people. This is how you wear a mask. You take the mask, you take it out. It's fresh.
You wad it up.
You
and
put
in the
it
trash.
on your face. You squeeze it down on your nose. You put it around your ears, and then you blow real hard and throw it in the fucking trash because that's all it's worth. And
I love the people that did like this down on their nose, and they're like, "Yeah, I'm blocking it." No, the hell you're not.
No. And
Or the ones that just wore it under their chin just to say they had it on.
And what was with
Or in the car by themselves.
But
In the car by themselves, drove me
Why?
crazy.
Oh my
Why?
god! Oh my god! There's some. We can go into stories upon stories about that shit. So I was in a Walmart and I had a Trump mask on that said Trump 2020, the sequel, making liberals cry again. And this lady walks by me and she's like, "Oh my god, you Trump supporters, you are so," and she just started screaming at me. And I'm like, okay, lady. I'm like, calm down.
Sorry, I have an opinion.
And, she's drawing a crowd. There was probably like 10 or 15 people by the time we got done with this whole thing. And I'm the comedian person. I'm finding it funny. So I'm laughing at her. And she's like, "Are you laughing at me?" I said, "Yeah, kind of, because you're kind of making yourself look a little ridiculous." And she's like, "Well, I just don't know why you have to shove it in our face." I said, "I don't know why we have to wear these anyway, because they're useless." Mm-hmm. And I said, "So if I'm going to have to wear one, I'm going to wear one that's going to make you cry." And she's like, "Oh, you see, exactly. That's exactly why. That's a prime example of the reason why we all hate you, blah, blah, blah." And I'm like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. Am I really honestly..." And I calmed down. I was like, "Am I really honestly offending you that bad?" Mm-hmm. She's like, "Yes, you are." And I said, "You know what? I am a Trump supporter." I said, "I know an awful lot of them. We're actually really nice people. We actually have empathy and we care about people. So if this really bothers you that much, I will take it off and put another one on. I have a spare in my purse. I will put a different one on." She's like, "Oh my God, you would do that?" And I had people, giving me the face and giving me I could see him out of the corner of my eyes as soon as I said that, getting pissed. Like, "You're going to give in to this fucking Karen?"
She pulled out a MAGA one.
I pulled out a mega one. So I took the little one off that I had and I held it in my hand, put it in my purse, and I pulled out the other one, put it on where you couldn't see, and then pulled it down, and it was a gator that was like this long, and it said Trump 2020 all the way down. And she's like, "Oh, you're fucking horrible."
Take it off.
Everyone around me is going like, "Yes." But you know what? Even in 2020, it went to tell me something. There was a crowd around us. They were all on my side. There was nobody standing behind her going, "You go, Karen. You get that Trump supporter." There was none of that. Yeah. Nobody was on her side. And as soon as I looked like I was giving in to her, all the people around me were, I could see them getting pissed off and disappointed that I was letting her win until I One.
Yeah. Yeah. If she wanted you to take the mask off, you could take it off and be like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
hold on, like, chew! Hold on.
Yeah. That's what I always said. Like, I didn't, like, if I'm sick, I feel like it might help a little for me to wear one. So, like you're still, I went to a funeral right after I got over COVID.
Right.
Like, and I legit, and the guy who died, he would have cussed me out for wearing a mask. But I knew I was days away from having COVID. I wore my mask because I was still coughing, and I felt like that might have helped a little.
No.
Not 100%.
No.
But a little. But a
Zero.
little. Like, not
Zero.
100.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Zero.
Zero. My
No.
cough was not going
Zero.
out.
Zero.
But that was the only thing. I'm like, I don't really understand what me wearing this when I'm not sick has to do with anything.
Yeah, but honestly, okay, I used to be a medic for real.
Uh-huh.
It did nothing.
Yeah.
Because that material is penetrable. Those,
It was just like coughing into your shirt.
yeah.
Yeah.
It
I do
means
that all the
nothing.
time.
Some sort of droplets.
Yeah.
That's
I
it.
don't.
That was it. I was like, it keeps some in a little. Like,
But not really.
I had had it for a week and a half. Like, horrible. I at that point I should not have been.
Well, and the biggest
contagious,
problem
so.
is so many people. I mean, I don't know. I still have one hanging in my car. Like, it just hangs there.
There's
Like-
one in his dog. Like,
like-
I've got a little bag that his go bag, and I noticed there's one in it.
It makes no sense whatsoever. I finally did. I finally got these masks that have. You'd like them. They were all rhinestones and blingy, but it's completely mesh. And I would wear those everywhere, and people be, "Oh, I love your mask." I'm like, "Yeah, it's worthless." I can breathe completely through it, but like, I mean, you're breathing your own bacteria.
Mm-hmm.
You're breathing your own
own hot
CO2. There were so many cases of people getting respiratory
Mm-hmm.
infections and respiratory problems from using them for hours on hours on
Yeah.
hours that it was absolutely useless. So I'm going to try to draw us back. Squirrel! I'm going to draw the squirrels back in. We'll probably be continuing this shopping episode.
Yeah, we need to
Shopping.
We need to.
Shopping.
I don't know because it's already
Whoopsie.
11:25.
What is our favorite online shopping?
minutes. So I think what we'll do is we'll just keep rapping about whatever, and then we'll actually do the shopping show
Tomorrow.
We'll try again tomorrow. So if you have anything to contribute about shopping, send us messages today, and
We'll
we can
get on
talk
it
about
tomorrow.
it
Get on it tomorrow.
Let
Yeah.
us know funny things you've got that you didn't order.
Yeah,
you ordered
or
this
things
and
you
then it-
ordered, or
something
things you
else
ordered,
came.
and think I'm not gonna like. Okay, I will
Excuse
say
me.
that, but I got this shirt, and
She said she got that shirt
Yeah.
and those pants.
you can't really see the pants, but
They have fun bows on them.
they do. They have really fun bows and
frilly.
lace in the front.
Yes.
I got them for an event, and I ordered them from Shein. I didn't even remember I ordered this shit, so it came, and I was like,
Do you
"What the
Ambien? I just wondered, do you Ambien order?
No, I don't Ambien at all.
do.
I just order.
Because it's a thing.
I
Like,
do. I sleep order.
Yeah.
And
Well,
my
I think
husband's
part
like,
of it is
I can't-
also certain companies that you order from. It might take a little longer.
Yeah.
Now, my Shein and
So-
Temu is quick now. It used to be
It used to
slow.
be a lot slower, but I think that was part of the problem. I don't remember ordering it, but it wasn't that. But it was a few weeks ago, and in my squirrel brain, a few weeks ago might as well have been 2012.
I've ordered from Temu and I've double ordered like 8 to 10 things so far.
Oh, me too.
Only because I was like, "Ooh, I really like this. Put this in my cart, buy it." And then like 3 days later, I'm looking again. I'm like, "Ooh, I really like that." And then they all come in, and I'm like, "Why do I
damn.
have 4 of the same dress?"
My mother-in-law did that for Christmas
This is
one
so
year.
dumb.
She ordered like 3 or 4 of the same thing. We were like, "You are cut off. Whatever
I
you're
guess
doing,
that's one of
you
my
need to
ODD
stop."
things. Like, I
It was
don't,
funny,
I don't
though.
do, like, I'm like, did I order that? And I have to go check. Like, I know I saw this. Did I order that? I don't.
I don't do it a lot, but I I do once in a while.
Now I will
that.
accidentally sometimes put 2 in my cart.
These are like different orders,
Yeah.
and then Temu will put the orders all together because if
Yeah.
they're in a certain period of
Yeah.
time, so they'll come
Well,
in the same
no.
package, but they're separate orders.
No, Temu they'll trick you because you bought this and then they give you a $40 coupon. So you got to go spend that $40.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
it's
so
Do
then
you
you
know
have
how to
4
get
orders.
money back on your stuff though?
Yes.
Yes.
how.
Do the price adjustment?
You can do the
Yes.
price adjustment. I did that the other
Yeah. On
weeks
everything
ago
you
now.
ordered. If it goes down,
$50 I got
you,
back.
if there's a
What
there's a
the fuck? Why am I just hearing about this?
My 78-year-old client taught me about that. I'm like, how the heck do you know about Temu?
Oh, I made
But-
a video about it showing everybody. So
Yeah.
they could do
Really?
it.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
like, if you go on to your orders, you go on like a specific thing that you
Mm-hmm.
ordered, and for 30 days, there's a little button on the bottom
It
you
says
can
price
press,
adjustment.
and it'll say price adjustment. So, if the price has gone down from when you bought it, you will get that money.
You'll get that amount.
See, now if Temu were smart and you push that button and the price went up, your credit card just got charged.
That would be illegal, though.
100%, but it would be kind of funny. For a minute. Well, I mean, technically, would it be illegal here? But would it be illegal there?
Yeah.
Yeah,
When-
that's a catchy one.
That is a catchy
Oh,
one.
when
Because
my,
technically, aren't they from China?
Yeah, but you know,
some.
Temu now has
They now have
local.
Yep.
So that's why things come quicker
Yep.
because
Yeah.
it gets sent to the local
And
place.
if it's not
They're
within
tr-
a certain amount of money, you pay $2.99 per local
yes,
item.
yes,
They are trying. Temu, whoever started that company and has expanded it to having shops in the U.S. They're trying to help shut down Amazon. Is what they're trying to do. They're just because I don't know about you
Now
guys.
that Amazon doesn't get me my stuff in 2 days anymore, since they decided they don't have to,
Yeah. Well,
I'm
and
kind of useless
does.
now.
they're kind of useless.
I can do the same thing at Walmart and have it delivered to my house the same day.
My
yeah,
Amazon
yeah.
does.
Well,
Mine doesn't always.
I think it
Even
depends
though
on
I'm
what
Amazon
it is.
Prime.
It does.
I think it depends on what it is.
True.
And
Did you know that our local Amazon, none of that is us?
yeah.
I have a friend that works at the post office, and she said they get nothing from the one down the road.
Yeah, no.
Well, that's interesting.
And have you noticed though that the quality of stuff coming out of Temu is much better than it used to be? When
Is
Temu
it?
first
This is
started,
Temu,
That's
and my
very
pants
true.
are Temu.
I think this
My
is Shein, and I'm
sunglasses
not
are
sure if my jeans are
Temu. My
Temu
coat
or-
is Temu.
I mean, when they first started,
need to
and
figure
I
this
ordered
out.
the
My
first.
bra's Temu.
Let's see that one.
My bra's TikTok shop, and you can buy it in my showcase.
But the first stuff I ordered from them, I ordered these really cute little pictures to put in a frame. They came like, like wadded up crap. I mean, they were so. That first order, I was I think I paid like $80-$90 or something like that. I sent almost $50 back of shit that was all just garbage. I was like, this is garbage. I'm not paying you. I know it was only $1.75. But that $1.75 and that $1.25 and that $1.80
Adds up.
And by the time I put everything together that was junk, I'm like, it was more than half my order.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, you can give me my money back for that
Yeah.
shit. And they don't really give you your money back. It's
a
just
credit.
a credit.
It's a credit.
They
It's a credit.
only credit it to your stuff. So you still have to spend it
You
there.
still got to spend with
Ew.
it.
Oh, they'll give you money back. They just don't give it back to you for like 2 or 3 weeks.
Well, that's anyway.
Like
Well,
they'll
never tried
credit it back.
That one
but
I
it
sent
takes
back
a
the
long
first time that I did Temu, which was months and months and months ago. I have never seen that refund. So, but I have a credit. So they only, I don't know if they've
check
just,
this out.
maybe I didn't, maybe there's something
been
I
on
needed to
Temu.
check.
Oh wait, let me send you an invite because they'll pay me money if I send you an invite. We're all like, which one of us can do it the quickest?
Not while you're on the fucking. We got 3 minutes, people.
3
okay,
minutes, 3
3
minutes.
minutes.
3 minutes.
Let's finish off our chit chat. Say your goodbyes, Gretchen.
Gretchen?
Yep, I'm calling you Gretchen.
Greta.
No,
but I do
Gretchen.
answer to Gretchen all the time.
I'm
have
calling
since-
you Gretchen.
I have
new
since high
name.
school. But bye, everybody. My dog's over here. He's thirsty, wanting some water. So, bye.
All right, you guys.
Oh.
ladies.
Oh, bye, y'all. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
We will be back tomorrow and
More shopping.
More shopping.
Maybe we'll stay on topic.
Make
this
sure you
time.
comment what you like and don't like about shopping and give us something
yeah,
that'll help us
online.
stay on topic.
Yes.
Right?
Or
Brick and mortar online.
Or give us a funny story that we
Yeah.
can tell that's
Yes.
your story.
That's your story.
We won't give you. We won't name
and
names.
Just remember
Maybe.
when you're posting messages to us, if it's from this show, please put your name on it if you want your name said. If it comes up in here with your name and you don't want your name said, please let us know that too. Because if your gnome name shows up,
Your gnome.
if your gnome shows up,
She's a gnome.
and
She does the gnomes.
if it does show up and you don't tell us not to say your name, we're gonna say your name. And if it doesn't have a name attached to it and you don't give it to us, we won't be able to because we won't know who you are. But yeah, give us your funny stories or stuff like that. Let's try to keep it on shopping instead of pooping.
I got so many poop stories. I could do a whole segment.
We could do a whole.
We'll do a whole thing on pooping.
I don't have that many.
Oh, I have so many.
I pooped down the side of my dad's house trying to break into his house to use the bathroom because I did not know the code to get in his front door.
Oh my God, that's funny. Yeah, she has.
I had to hose the poop off my dad.
I mean, I have army poop stories too. So I mean, like,
I was gonna say I have my husband's army poop stories and I have my
Y'all
kids.
do those one day when
Kid.
I'm out because I have none. Like I'll just be sitting there.
You bitches are so disgusted. I can't believe
Who
this.
are these people?
What do these people eat?
All right, I have so many kid poop stories too.
who are these people? Okay, say your goodbyes there, Kimberly.
Hey, y'all have a good wet Wednesday. See you tomorrow.
I love it. Well, you know what?
Weather
It's
related.
been fun, and for the first time ever on Squirrel Girls Girl Talks, follow us on all of our socials. Please come and see us every day, 10 o'clock to 11:30 Central Time.
Central. Remember that.
Ish. We try to be on time.
We're not
Our
good at
show is technically short, but that's because we had a little camera thing. We got it fixed and everything was good, but we're going to end on time anyway. So with that, everybody, we are out. We thank you so much for being here. We do appreciate you. And like I said, follow us on all of our socials and be a part of our journey.
Like and subscribe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like and subscribe.
Absolutely. Like
Smash
and
that like
subscribe
button. Smash
and
it.
Smash it.
Smash it.
Smash that like button.
Smash that like
Share
button.
it with your family and friends. All that good stuff that goes along with it. Thank you all so much. Have a great day.
Don't miss out. Join the fun and see what Girl Talks is all about.
I'm already getting my earphones.
Keeping it real, it's what we do. So tune in now and join our crew. Life's moving through the screen. Click subscribe, don't be mean. Upbeat chatter, it's our routine. Girl Talk Show, don't miss out. Join the fun and see what Girl Talks is all about. GURLTAUX is who we are. Come hang with us on your tablet, phone, or screen. Anywhere Girl Talks can be seen. Girl Talk Show, don't miss out. Join the fun, see what Girl Talks is all about. Update stories, laugh and cry. It's Girl Talk, so don't question why. It's the show that you'll adore. Come back daily to get some more. Girl Talk Show, don't miss out. Join the fun, see what Girl Talks is all about. GURLTAUX is who we are. Come hang with us on your tablet, phone, or screen. Anywhere Girl Talks can be seen. Girl Talk Show, don't miss out. Join the fun, see what Girl Talks is all about. GURLTAUX, log in now, watch our show. Likes and comments, let them flow. Every day we're on our way. Girl Talk Show is here to stay. Girl Talk Show, don't miss out. Join the fun, see what Girl Talks is all about.
Walking down this road tonight, talking about the things we fight. Addiction knocking at my door. E&T wants so much more. We walk the walk and talk the talk, right here on Girl Talk, on the path where we belong. Standing strong through the storm, together we'll move along. Searching for a brighter day, holding tight along the way. Sobriety's a steep climb, D&T winning every time. Oh yeah, we walk the walk and talk